What is up, everybody? I don't know why I have this in my background. Welcome.
Yeah, I turned my background off as well. This is the after party, right?
Absolutely. Welcome. Whoa. There goes the dog. I have the background off because my wife will be joining me here shortly. But where'd we go? Oh, there we go.
I am here in ear, but I am not on screen because my break ran late.
Yeah. My bad. Technical difficulties once again. Oh, there goes the dog again.
Par for the course, but the laughing is what makes it great, right?
Oh my goodness. I mean, like, what a show. What a show tonight. Hello, Lori. You're looking beautiful as ever. We have Lori, no Tommy.
Tommy is here, just not on camera yet.
That's just fine. We don't mind. I think everybody rather look at Lori than Tommy. So,
myself included.
Man, Tommy, what a show we had tonight. Was
Absolutely.
that not awesome?
Absolutely. I know you spent a lot of time on production. I did as well. All the TDR admins and other members that contributed to this, not just with the creation of the video, but just participating all year long and giving us that massive pool of awesome things to pull from to present back to them. And then we gave out some awards to thank some of the guys that were nominated and were voted on for particular things. I mean, great presentation. I had a blast watching it. I actually had to mute the Discord a couple times because I was way more interested in the show than what you guys had to say.
Yeah, I mean it was absolutely phenomenal. The participation involved and everybody watching it was just phenomenal. I can't wrap my head around it. You know, here I sit spending countless hours. I don't know how many hours putting that thing together, but that is my gift to every single one of you out there in TDR, right? That there's no thanks needed for that. That's my gift, end of the year gift to you. Aside the Christmas gifts you'll get, but
it was awesome. I mean that was really a good job done by everyone, including yourself. Congratulations to everyone who got to take home a trophy. Congratulations to everyone who was nominated, and there's countless names that easily could have been nominated that probably deserve to be there as well. So to everyone that's contributed this year, thank you guys so much. I can't believe I won a trophy. I wasn't expecting one.
Tommy won a trophy. It's unbelievable. The drunkest guy in TDR won a trophy.
Right? Like, I don't have a single trophy for winning anything fast, but I do have trophies for winning things that are fun.
Tommy, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
We are excited. We're having a good time tonight. Like, everybody's just fired up. Lori looks like she's sleeping.
Well, she actually can't hear you because I have put the headphones back on, and I had to step outside to relax myself a little bit because that was a lot of excitement, a lot of intensity, and if she will switch sides with me real quick.
No, you guys were fine. We saw you both at that point, so, you know.
I switched the background I was using so she wasn't blinking in and out. I'm rotating one headphone her way, cranking the volume up, and now she can hear as well.
Awesome. Hey, Lori. Yeah. So, Lori, outsider looking in, right? We'll get Christina's perspective here in a little bit, but outsider looking in, what did you think of tonight's show?
You did a really good job putting it all together.
Let's not talk about me.
I mean, I just know that you did it, so I don't know what you want.
I mean, phenomenal job, you know, to all our winners, right? We had multiple award winners. Jim Dowman, what did he take home? 2-3 awards tonight. Shanna Harden comes out strong. Larry McReynolds announces her as Rookie of the Year. Plus, she took home, 2 awards tonight. How about the celebrities? A little bit of a secret that we had.
Yeah, I gave that away a little bit during one of our broadcasts. I didn't mean to, and I know you hated me for it, but man, it was so. I'm not good at keeping secrets. I am not.
Yeah, we know. There's going to be no more Andy telling Tommy big stuff.
Right, right. But I didn't say who they were. I mean, I think everyone was surprised, and I knew who they were, but I hadn't seen any of the videos except for one that you shared with me, and they did an awesome job representing what we wanted them to do for TDR, and that was a special treat, I think, for everyone that had their names mentioned by one of these racing celebrities.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's what it was about, right? It wasn't about getting the celebrities, but it was about getting the celebrities to announce the names. How about Kenny Wallace?
The Herminator.
Kenny Wallace just cracking up at what Blair Patterson did, right?
Yeah.
I mean that was hilarious. And then we had what did we have?
Rut,
Oh, opening
rut,
our show. We have Fast Pasta opening the show.
well, that was great. What really set it off for me personally was Rutledge Wood talking a little smack about a grudge match that hadn't even come out yet.
Yeah, unbelievable, right? So Rutledge Wood announces the TDR Driver of the Year, which was Adam Rickey. But also, I don't know if we get Rutledge into the race, but just he decided to, tell Kevin, get that elevator, buddy. You got to get up to that level.
Well, we'll definitely have our people reach out to his people and see what we can't do about getting him involved in the grudge match that's yet to be. But I think that's going to happen.
Could you just imagine Rutledge Wood on Adam Rickey's team?
Oh man, can you imagine if Kevin picked him?
But what if he wasn't allowed to? Just because Rutledge talked crap on him.
That's not how drafts work, Andy.
I
Well,
wonder if Adam would pick. I wonder if Adam would pick Rutledge as his number one pick. Just curious on that. You know what? Driver of the year, one of the biggest awards of the year, right?
yeah,
Um,
gotta talk to him first.
let's bring our driver of the year in. I know Kevin McCann is going to be salty as anything, but let's bring Adam in here and Adam, turn on that video because we want to see that smiling face of yours after winning driver of the year over Kevin McCann. How's that feel, buddy?
Well, before you answer that question, I'm curious. How much did you pay Rutledge Wood to talk smack about Kevin?
Well, since I had no idea that he was involved with anything, I couldn't offer him anything. If I would have known, I would have gave him a little bit more needling in. And maybe he could have made a call out.
So how's it feel? Just beating Kevin, and like I alluded to you privately in the Discord, 2 votes. 2 votes is what made it a difference.
Yeah, as I said in the Discord, 2 is a very good number. It's one that's very close to me, so I appreciate the coincidence of that. And it's always something special, like when it's your peers, right? Like it's through a voting process, and they're selecting for various reasons. And I think if you were to look on paper and say who is the fastest, out of the two of us, Kevin has beat me far more times than I have beaten him. So I'm super appreciative of the nomination. It's an honor to have won, and it feels good because it's from peers.
And
Yep.
this is now last year was a tie.
Which means Brian has won more than Kevin with this award.
So it not being a tie this year, does that just feel a little bit better?
Yeah, it does. It's great just to be in the conversation, and then again to win. We're all competitive, and we're like super competitive with each other. And I know when I'm racing around Kevin in particular, that like I want to really really beat him, and so that's good as well. I have the same attitude towards Brian and Eric Steele and a number of other people. When it comes down to it, like getting those wins over those caliber competitors, it's always a good feeling. And then to think about this is all a combination thing of like things over an entire year. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I've had the chance to interview both the McCanns for their grudge match draft, and I asked them about their racing experience. And I think one thing that both
Wake up,
separates you
Lori.
guys, one thing that both separates the two
I'm
of
gonna
you,
keep
and
calling you
also
out.
brings you together, is that you guys both have a lot of experience racing. You have a lot of real world experience. You've been on the iRacing service, similar to my story. Both of the McCanns have very little real world experience, and most of their experience is strictly within the iRacing simulator software and other online stuff. And I think that gives them a little bit of an advantage over you on iRacing. I would love to see a grudge match where y'all meet up at a go kart track and take to it.
Yeah, go karts have really stiff bumpers for a reason.
I expect nothing less.
So I'm gonna go out here and man, I lost my train of thought, but it's like, okay, so how did it feel? You had no idea what was going on. We knew some surprises were out there, but how did it really feel having Rutledge Wood calling your name out as the award winner?
Yeah, that's super cool. I mean, what you've gone and done in getting some of the bigger NASCAR personalities, and all of them were really great. So it's awesome. Like Rutledge Wood was doing that, and then he was talking a little smack. He's really like kind of like prepping things. I think that was a great touch. It definitely adds more to the award for sure. Because it's that little bit extra. It also shows from like the admin side that they really truly care about these awards and what they mean to those that are of us that are out here racing and doing the things that we're doing. So it makes it more special for sure.
So with that being said, Rutledge kind of pushed the issue here, right? So now that Kevin has to get on an elevator and get up to the
maybe,
level.
maybe he should enroll in some
Do
of the
you
coaches
want to
that
ask
Adam's
Kevin?
going to be putting on here soon.
We want to go live with this at some point. So do you want to ask Kevin if he wants to try to get up to that level?
Hey, Kevin, this is Tommy up in the booth. You got a read on me?
No, he's muted.
Oh, no, he can't hear me. Dang. I tried to pull a little something. Didn't work out.
Oh yeah, no, I think we have to have a conversation for sure as to kind of this back and forth. I ran a special paint scheme in a street stock race on a Friday night to vote for me for driver of the year. And
It
I
worked.
made sure that Andy knew about it and people that were posting for the Facebook page knew about it. So there's been a lot of little things kind of going back and forth. I think it's something I want to see. I think Kevin wants to see it. I think the group as a whole wants to see it, and I think at some point we'll get the call out, but I think there's gotta just be maybe a little bit more. I don't know how Kevin's
Come
feeling
on, come
after
on.
tonight,
We
but
need to have it. It's like Mayweather Tyson. Everybody wants to see this thing, right?
as long as you're thinking I'm Tyson, I'm happy.
Oh man, but Floyd, he's undefeated. Like,
I'm a
Man,
Holyfield guy myself.
he could get beat up by anybody on the street. That's all I'm saying. Mike Tyson, not so much.
oh boy, Kevin, you gotta unmute. You gotta talk to us. I may have to send him a message here in a moment.
We'll see what happens. If we can get them both dialed in here, we'll let them talk about it live on air and see what transpires. In the meantime, we do have a lot of names we got to get to. So Adam, congratulations on driver of the year. Big deal. All year long. You beat Kevin, and actually in pre coverage, Kevin said it would be the only time he beat you without wrecking you if he had won that.
What? No, we don't. Me and him usually don't get into wrecking. We're not talking like Otto or some of these other guys over the years that I've had some run-ins with. And
Hope you're listening, Otto Cruz.
yeah, absolutely, right. Like it kicked off the grudge matches, right? Like it was like the thing that got to be the first one. So I like the competition of it. Kevin
Yeah.
is, as I said, he more times than not he has beaten me. He's a great competitor. He's great at this. I got to sit down and I got to actually figure out like the software side of this. Like I have never hidden the fact that I don't even know how to set up my pedals, and I don't understand like wheel settings and some of those things. So I just come at it and just do whatever I can get away with doing.
So,
Yeah,
so, so
certainly.
before we send you back to the party, because there's one heck of a party going on up there. You made a comment about Kenny Wallace and going after Blair Patterson. Okay.
That's like, to me, that was like the best part of it, because Kenny Wallace is like probably the best person in racing because of his brute honesty. You mean the comedic timing aspect that he has behind it, and him like giving out that award specifically for Blair, and like him talking about it and then being the guy that did it, like it was perfect. I don't think that could have been prepped or set up, absolutely
Absolutely.
any better. I was laughing as soon as I saw it was Kenny Wallace. I already knew. Like I knew it was going to be a good thing. He's one of the few NASCAR personalities that I pay attention to on social media, because he's a short tracker at heart. He loves racing for what racing is, and when he really talks about racing, he really talks about what truly is going on in the racing world.
Well,
Yeah, absolutely.
when setting this up, and when I talked to Kenny, the exact words were to him were, "I can think of no better personality to send out this award than you."
Yeah, I would 100%. Agree with it. The only like person I think that could probably get up there, and I don't know, it would have been like Tony Stewart, but I think he would have been a little meaner. It probably wouldn't have been as funny. We probably would have called him out for being that guy.
Well, and Tony Stewart's language probably wouldn't have been acceptable on a back sports broadcast.
Definitely true.
But
It's one of those things, and I think when you get some of those like true racers like that, they understand it. They've probably been that person, and they've seen it 100 times. And it is something that every racer, whether it's virtually or in real life, if you're that person, it never gets forgotten.
right, absolutely. Well, again, Adam, if we can get Kevin dialed in here, we will bring the two of you back, and you guys can discuss.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Adam. The message has been sent to Kevin that he needs to get in here and unmute himself so we can get to the bottom of this.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's really shopping for elevators or like a step ladder or
Arr!
some form of device. It's hard. I don't know where you buy an elevator. That probably takes research.
Yeah, Rutledge told him that's what he needs, right? He can't get up to that level without it. So,
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. That will show up on some things throughout the next few weeks for sure.
so one last thing. I'm going to send you back to your party here one second, but one of the next people we're going to bring in is one of our younger drivers, but she's also somebody that you have kind of coached up and has really, since you took took the coaching to her, has really evolved as a driver. But Shanna, two-time winner tonight. How does that make you feel as kind of the coach?
It's great for her. I think when I did the thing last winter, she was someone I was already watching, because she had all the everything kind of there. She just hadn't put everything
Hmm.
together. And it's really, I don't think it was, I would like to think I helped, through the process that we went through in the conversations. But like ultimately, she had like a very natural foundation that she was going to be able to turn into a successful, sim racer. And I think it's the timing and the experience that she's garnered that's really done it. It's really her. She's absolutely an incredible kid. She's dedicated to her schooling. She's just, she's got something. I know she's still looking for that first win. I feel like it could literally happen any race that she gets into.
Man, she almost had
And
it the other night, even like just so close every night. And right now, regardless wins or no wins, she is a leader in one of the most prestigious TDR leagues, Friday Night Lights.
yeah, the Friday Night Lights, it's a tough one, because with the street stocks, they're so close. Like it's not like you're dealing with tire wear, and you have those long runs. The street stock races are a lot of fun. They're really tight. They're super competitive. She just does a great job. I've said from like day one when I did the little driver development program, like I kind of knew I like wanted to spend some time with her. But again, this is her being her. She had the foundation. It's just the time and experience is really starting to show off for her. And I feel like when she like breaks through that ceiling, she's gonna get a few wins. It's not gonna be like one and then a few months later there's the next one. Like it's they're gonna start coming in droves for her.
Awesome. Yeah, and we appreciate everything you've done because, there's a lot of guys now kind of looking to you for the guidance and you've started that off and it's fantastic. I look forward to it, going through 2022.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Life threw me a curveball this year, but things are starting to solidify, get back to normal, back racing, pretty regularly, and look forward to another upcoming year with TDR and what it'll bring. I'm sure it'll be fun and exciting.
Awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Go enjoy the party, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you both.
No problem.
All right, I'm getting him sorted back up there. I guess we're gonna bring in Shanna.
Yeah, we're gonna get Shanna, and then I think following that probably be about Jim Downham.
Oh yeah. After Shanna, I definitely want to bring Jim in just because he won. I think
Multiple awards.
Yeah, he won multiple awards. And speaking of multiple awards, we have Shanna up in the booth. Hey, Shanna, it's Tommy in the booth. You got a read on us?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Shanna, how you doing tonight?
How you
I'm
feeling?
good.
There she is. You are one of the stars of tonight's show. First of all, most improved driver. Starting off 2021, to where you are now, leading the Friday Night Lights. What do you attribute that to?
Well, honestly, if I trace this all back, it's all back to Greg because last year at this time, if you would have told me, oh, you'd be leading a point series in this new league with this new family that you found, I would have been like, what? Like, no way, right? But last year when COVID shut down racing for the next summer, Greg talked to my parents and they got the sim, and Uncle Greg's like, well, you should really join this group. These guys are really good. Like, they're fun to race against. You should do it. So I was like, I guess. So I did, and here we are. It's been
It's amazing ride, right? Like,
yeah, it really is.
And Greg being one of our admins and one of our leaders of TDR and bringing you along, I'm just amazed at your growth throughout the whole year. I mean, sitting up there, you're so close to that first win too.
Oh, I know. So close.
So when's it coming?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know. I'm waiting patiently. We'll see.
I'm predicting next week.
Next week. I can tell you. I can tell you. Christina's here now, and she is cheering you on. She is all about Shanna. She every time an award was announced tonight, your name was announced. She's like, "Yay!" So,
when she does get her first win, we need some number 22 TDR You Go Girl t-shirts.
oh, we have to. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and Shanna gets about 6 of them free.
You said it.
So I gotta ask you, Shanna. So you had the most improved driver, but then you had the rookie of the year, right? And there was a little bit something special behind that rookie of the year announcement. Larry McReynolds comes
That
out.
was crazy. Like, I don't know how you did that. I really don't.
Neither do we.
I'm not sure either. It's just a beard.
We're also
was
along
like-
for the ride.
How does that make you feel, though? Larry McReynolds just, America, well, I guess you guys are America Junior, Canada. But, America and Canada's crew chief calling out your name for an award.
It's crazy. It really is, honestly. I was dummied. I didn't even know what to lost for words for sure.
I mean, it's amazing. That feel good experience, just knowing that somebody out there that is in the big racing world, because we know you're not afraid to get behind the real car, right? Like
Oh, I can't wait.
you're gonna go. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I can't
go. We've all seen you. Greg talks about it. We put you behind a car and you're gonna go. And and I fully expect you to give your cousin a run for his money one day.
I hope so.
I was just going to bring that up. We have a lot of people we want to talk to, and congratulations on the awards. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Jordan Sims before we let you go?
Jordan's great. Jordan, like, he just, I don't know, he's kind of where it all started, right? Because when I was even like a baby, I think 3 months old, I was just at the racetrack following Jordan around, and it's if I have questions, he's always there to ask. And just like the rest of my family, they're all really supportive and really good for the racing family we have.
That's awesome. So I got 2 questions. The first one to you before we let you go back to the party and enjoy yourself. What does TDR mean to Shanna Harden?
Oh, it's a family. That's what it is. It's like that's what it is. Like, everybody's there for each other. It's a really inclusive thing. My very first official iRace was with you guys, and here we are almost a year later.
Isn't that awesome? Bringing home 2 awards a year later. I mean, that just shows the strength of you as a driver. But not only as a driver, but really as Larry McReynolds stated, a young gun ambassador, right? We have our 3 young guns in TDR, but you are one of them. And you're one of them that's going to lead all our younger people through TDR and through iRacing in the future.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
And so, what was the? I don't even remember the final answer, or final question.
She's amazing.
And she is amazing. My wife says you're amazing. So.
Thank you. Thank you.
But Shanna, congratulations on an awesome awards night. Your awards are coming to you, but most importantly, like the recognition, right, is just top notch to you.
Oh, I know. It is. It's like, it's crazy because honestly, I've never really I've raced, but the mini wedges, right? And then COVID shut everything down, so it's yeah. Happy I got into it and met everybody and found you guys in this group. Wouldn't change it for the world.
And I did remember the last question. What is? I get messages on Friday, Tommy, if you didn't know this. But but Shanna, what's your priority on Friday nights?
Oh, it's Friday Night Lights. I message you almost every week. Almost every week. Well, there's a race tonight, right?
She's just making sure we have a race tonight.
I don't want to miss it.
Not at all. Shanna, thank you very much. Congratulations on a huge night for you. We're so proud of you. You have no idea. I mean, it makes me feel good that you are just one of our young gun ambassadors and had a huge night tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for everything you guys do for this group too. It means the world to us. I can say that on behalf of everyone.
Absolutely. It's our pleasure. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank you again.
All right, getting Shanna sorted back to the party, and obviously we have to talk to Jim Downham.
Jim Downham was a big winner tonight as well.
Jim Downham won several prizes. I know he has a camera available. If he'll go ahead and turn that on.
Let me turn my camera on. There we go.
Yeah, because he's looking spiffy as F.
Hey, man, we dressed to the nines.
There he is.
How we doing, guys?
The Downham, the crier himself. What is up?
I went through so many tissues over tonight, and you know what put me over the top was the Tyler's mom. Tyler Moss put me over the edge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't get to see or hear that on air. We had a private conversation between the award show and the coverage we're bringing you now. Tyler's mom. I mean, I had a tear in my eye. I didn't go full blown. Had to blow my nose, but I think everyone in the Discord was touched in that moment, and it really makes it feels special. Everything that we as admins do here, but it's not even about us as a group in this interview. It's about you. You took home a whole bunch of awards.
No, it's not about me.
Yes,
you know what? I had to call.
It's about you, Jim.
No, I had to call my sister in between and just gather my thoughts because the salute to 13, the memories, and unfortunately, we lost my mom, and Joe was on the hood, and part of that, and then we had the 13 soldiers that passed away, and their families, and the emotions got high, and I just, oh my God, the emotions just ran so high. That's all I got to say. And thank God for my sister Sharon. She is just my life ring. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It
Not
was
not counting Sharon, but Paula, but she's not here tonight. But all that aside, I just want to thank everybody who voted for me. I really do appreciate it. It's an honor,
you deserve
to
it.
be to be nominated and awarded the award for being the driver of the most, or whatever it was. I'm sorry. My mind's going all over the place. Again, my mom and dad bestilled that in me in long ago, about being, inclusive, caring, loving, kind, exciting. I just owe it to my mom and my dad. You know, my sister Sookie on the side, she is my sidekick, and I just thank her for it. But it's not about me right now, but it's about Andy. And
No,
Andy,
Oh
no,
no, Andy, you're
no,
wrong.
no,
no,
You're
Andy,
wrong.
no.
Andy, if you
All of
want
a
to turn
sudden,
around and look around to your right hand shoulder, Christine should be coming in any moment.
your
And
other
this is
right.
Other.
the other right.
That's my
And
right.
this should be coming in
Your
soon
left.
from, this is live TV, so we have to be careful with this.
Well, she's on my
Um,
left.
okay, she is on your left, and she's going to present you with a box.
I'm sorry you can't hear me live.
Okay, she's going to present you with a box. And this is from all the admins. And we just cannot thank you enough for your sacrifices and what you have done for TDR in the last year and a half. We cannot, honestly, each one of us from, of course, Tommy,
We're
Anthony,
gonna make Andy
Greg,
cry.
Lonnie, Austin, Jeremy, Aaron, Kevin, and Andrew, and myself. It's just something little that we had to do for you, to let you know what you do for us. And you know what? We got you, baby. We got you. Okay. And here you go, bud.
And a
Put
little
that on
trophy
your
to go with
trophy.
it.
Put that on your trophy mantle. Okay. And enjoy that for the rest of your life. And it's from each and every one of us to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you have done from the bottom to the end. Okay. I really do thank you. I cannot thank you enough. As a friend, okay. They said TDR, it's a loving, kinding, charitable group, and I'm glad to be part of it. And I know my admins who are just coming into the group will vouch for me. And anybody has anything to say, go ahead. Here's your
Screw
time.
you.
Ah! The floor is yours, guys.
Well, I'll start it off. Actually, Andy, you and I work together day by day as I'm trying to set up their permissions in the Discord here.
Covering it or covering it.
I know you hate it when we keep things from you, right? This is one thing we had to keep from you because it wasn't gonna be fair if we didn't all cry. we
Andy.
wanted to make sure that we could smell your tears
Andy,
everywhere
look
we're
up.
at.
Look up.
Look
And
at
I-
us. We want to see you. Cheers
Andy,
it
look
up.
up. Andy, look up.
Pick up your cup, look up.
Love you, baby.
We
Look up
love
to
you
the
so
camera,
much.
buddy.
You guys
I'm
are
sorry we-
fucking awesome.
I'm supposed to cry.
I'm sorry we couldn't hire a celebrity. But we figured no one better to present the award than your best friend, your soulmate, who also is keeping secrets from you, by the way.
I'm gonna kill her.
I was so scared.
You know, I'm asking her today, will you join me in this thing? Like, and she's like, I don't know.
Now, we trusted Christina would do a pretty good job, and I was aware of it. I didn't have a lot to do with it. I just wanted to say, working with you day to day, it's a privilege.
When the hell did
Like-
this thing show up?
Take your damn hat off. Take your hat off.
But we let Jim present it as someone who works with day to day. I wanted to say something first, and I'll throw it to the next admin that was involved in getting this to your house without you knowing. 'Cause
Lonnie.
that takes a lot of work, man.
Lonnie.
It just takes money. That's all. Just takes money.
Ain't that the truth?
Lonnie, you have something to say?
I do. Andy, I mean, this
No,
goes
you-
with
Don't talk
I
with
gotta
your
pee.
hands.
you want the
You welcomed me into this group with open arms and an open mind, and I really appreciate that, and I appreciate the love that you share not only with us in this group right now, but all the drivers in TDR. And you shine, buddy. You shine. And thank you for what you do. Thank
Yep.
you for including me. Thank you for including us. And man, God love you. God love
Amen.
y'all.
Thank
Well
Dustin,
said.
Dustin.
Andy, you've made me a better person. You've picked me up when I was down.
they're all gonna fucking
Um,
do it.
Jeremy, you're next.
None of us
Oh.
are prepared for this. We all learned about this tonight, like 20 minutes
Yeah.
ago.
Mm.
Um, you you do great for us. Thanks for making this group.
Is this
Thanks
why
to
my phone
Tyler for
blew
doing
up?
this. No,
No,
Oh.
we're not
That's
going into
different.
that.
yeah, we're not talking about that.
um, be you, be help us be better leaders. You are the greatest
My
head
mom was in
honcho.
Amen.
on it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, look
Um,
up at the camera, dude. Take your
yeah,
hat off.
Yep.
be keep being you. I can't say any more thanks than that. Thanks
Yeah.
for bringing me a part of this league and a part of this admin group that is the best admin group I've ever been a part of.
Yes, sir.
Tony, I'm gonna turn it over to you, buddy.
Turn on your
Tony.
microphone, Tony.
Mute.
Tony.
What can I say about Andy?
Where do you
Man,
start?
Yeah,
I'm
where do we start
screwed.
on this, Andy? No,
Please look up at the camera, please.
the one thing I can say is I want to thank you personally.
Yeah.
Without you, I got into iRacing and I didn't know where I was going to go with this thing by any means. And somehow or another, I came across, and for some reason, something led me to that point. We're going to Tyler Daniels Racing. And I don't even know how I got there. But one of the first people I met was you. And you brought me into this racing. And then it's not just the racing you brought me into it. I didn't realize that. I thought, okay, we're going to do some racing. We're going to do this and that. But no, you brought me into a family. And at that time, I needed that family. And you were there for everything I needed. I was able to talk to you on the side. I was able to race, screw up. You said, hey, it's okay. You've taught me how to broadcast. You've taught me
mean-
how to be a part of this whole thing.
I don't mean to interrupt Tony, but Jim's stripping.
How
Yep.
far are you going, Jim?
Jim's stripping on live on YouTube.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
I'm sorry. I had
That's
to
okay.
break it up.
Go ahead,
That's
Tony.
okay. But truthfully and honest with you, Andy, if it wasn't for you, none of us would be here. It wouldn't be the whole TDR family. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and promise you till the end of time, I will always be there for you as much as you've been there for me. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Well said,
Jeremy,
buddy.
close us off.
All right. Well, I've been a part of the group now for about a little over a year. I've only been part of the admin team for about 2.5 months, and it has been a whirlwind, but an amazing 2.5 months, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I love being a part of this group and a part of this team, and I love that it's led by somebody like you, somebody that just completely and totally embodies the values that this group is and stands for. And like when I joined iRacing, a little while ago, I never would have imagined that I would have found a group, a family like this, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And you are the glue that holds it together. And like Tony said, like everyone has said, anything you need, anything that we can do to help you out to keep it going, just let us know, and we are there for you. And just thank you for everything you do, and let's keep doing it. Thank you.
Cheers to Andy. Cheers.
Here, cheers to Andy.
All right, my
Thanks to
fucking
everyone for
turn.
everything you do.
I don't give a shit. I don't honestly. I don't give a shit. This is TDR, but we're live on YouTube, and I don't give a shit anymore.
Love you, Andy.
The FCC will be in touch.
TDR rules. TDR rules.
So
TDR rules apply.
good thing I always check this is not for kids, because it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
You guys made me
Uh-oh.
lose a contact over this shit. Okay. So where do I start? I start at the bottom.
Now start at the top.
Bottom of my screen or top of my screen. Start.
Middle.
We'll start
middle.
right at the bottom. My screen. That's Dustin.
Start at the bottom of your heart and the top of your mind.
All right. Dustin just happens to be at the bottom of my screen, which is everybody's
TDR love.
screen on YouTube. Dustin, you showed throughout your time in TDR when you showed up that you are a part of this group, that you live the values no matter what, right? You were the values before you came here. All you did was present those values to other people. So what we did is we brought you along and we made you part of this group, this leadership group, right? Every day you're coming to me, you're saying, I want to do something. What can I do to help? And from the bottom of my heart, if I could find something, and you know it already, if I find something, I'm saying, Dustin, here you go, buddy. Like,
Right
this
on,
is
buddy.
for you because
How about
you want to
your
do
ass?
something, right? And it's not like I always hear it that somebody wants to do something, but I don't always have something at the moment. But for you coming to me and saying, hey, I want to do something for this family. It's not for me, right? It's never for me. This is not about me. Like, this whole thing and what you guys have done is, yeah, mine says it here. You can barely read it. But what Dustin has on his shirt right there, what Tony has on his shirt, what Jim has on his shirt, what Jeremy has on his shirt, what Tommy has on his shirt. Lonnie,
Lonnie's just
you're
a
a freaking
referee.
referee. But
Isn't that the truth though? Lonnie is often the referee.
But Dustin, you came to this group and lived the values. We didn't push the values on you. The values were there.
Is he crying?
I don't know.
He looks like he's crying.
He might be. That's the key. They all made me cry. I'm making them all cry.
Yeah, you're making us all cry.
But
I'm an
Dustin,
emotional man.
Dustin, you know, and through the thick and the thin and the good times and the bad times, this group right here, what I'm seeing in my screen, is here for you, buddy. And we absolutely love you, no matter what kind of day you're having.
And there's a couple other admins out there we're missing as well that should be here.
Yeah,
In
Aaron,
the screen.
Aaron, and Greg, and God, Kevin,
Adam, Ricky, Kevin, yeah.
You know, Adam needs to be brought back into the fold, right? We gave him a break only because of his move. But Dustin,
Yeah.
right here, this is the embodiment, buddy. It's all about what's on your chest. Who's next? Lonnie.
Oh crap!
Oh boy.
I get the hands up. Lonnie!
Leaf blower Lonnie.
Are you sure that this means anything to me?
Raceway in Grand
Does
Bay,
this mean
Alabama.
anything?
Lonnie, are you sure? Where'd it go? Where'd that trophy go?
Where'd that trophy go?
Lonnie,
Yes,
are
sir.
you sure that this means anything? How do you know? How did you know? You
Jim
had no
told me. It
idea.
wasn't me. I have no idea. I
But-
really don't.
But
It wasn't me. It was Jim.
But how do you know that a trophy means something to
Jim.
somebody? Lonnie,
Yeah.
as being a part of TDR for a long time, right? We saw your value and what you brought to TDR as being starting off as part of the Vets League, right? Showing up and wrecking everybody in every race.
Sorry.
Okay. I mean, I don't know how many times I had a conversation prior to you being an admin with the admin team at that time about Lonnie Mixon. Like,
We can't do this, y'all.
oh no, but Lonnie, we learned from you, right? We got some of us got to meet you at track days,
That
and
was
the
a
way
blast.
you embraced us at at the track at Sunny South Raceway, right? The way you embraced not only us as people, but TDR as a family was amazing. I had no idea. I thought we were just going to the track and just we're going to hang out. No idea the love that you were going to give to us showing up there and being a part of what you do. This that whole day was not a part of what we do, but it was a part of what you do. And you as the track manager, we were just a small part of that. Yeah, we got to go out on the track and do the intermission, and that was a lot of fun. Kids had a ton of fun, right? And we got to put smiles on people's faces
Shout out to
and,
Colby for winning the race.
and all that. But Lonnie, you made that happen, right? If it wasn't for you, we could have gone to Sunny South Raceway any time and just been there. But you embraced TDR in the Sunny South Raceway, and then beyond that, right? Beyond us being there, you've contributed so much to being a sponsor, you personally, and for what people don't know out there. And Lonnie, I'm gonna shout it out. Like, I'm sorry.
Sunny South Raceway, Grand Bay, Alabama.
Sunny South Raceway sponsorship is not Sunny South Raceway. Sunny South Raceway is Lonnie Mixon. Okay, like Sunny South Raceway and Deb and that and the
Wayne.
owners and Wayne, they love us. They embrace us. They love what we do.
We dropped off
But
ice. I know you were taking a
financial
nap,
wait,
Andy.
Tommy, wait. The financial contribution is not from them when it comes to Sunny South Raceway. The financial contribution is actually Lonnie Mixon.
I think I gotta go.
And Lonnie, I absolutely 100% love you for being behind what we do and behind TDR and being a sponsor and keeping that quiet, right? Like trying to be that behind the scenes love with Sunny South Raceway, but it's Lonnie Mixon, and everybody out there that's listening right now needs to give an applause on the chat to Lonnie Mixon for being 100% supporter behind TDR, back charities, whatever you want to call it, but it's all Lonnie Mixon. When we shout out the Sunny South Raceway Victory Lane, it should be called the Lonnie Mixon Victory Lane.
That's not how corporate sponsorship works.
Thank you, Andy. That was you're very kind to out me in public like this on the World Wide Web. Thank you for that. I'm sure Wayne and Debbie will probably be blowing my phone up real shortly.
Well, I didn't see any
But
tears. I kept trying to go.
won't happen. I do this really because like you said and like everyone else said, the values that are TDR, that is what we try to do. Oops, sorry, at Sunny South Raceway, and like you said about Dustin, Dustin was TDR before he found TDR, and every day I try to remind myself of the core values, be charitable, be exciting,
You were exciting
so
wrecking people when you showed up.
I still do. I do my best. Ask poor Bob,
and
the 66
and
guy.
and I don't want to alienate our guests that are in Discord still. We are gonna get to you. We are gonna bring in more people, but I've got some more people I have to recognize here in this particular group. We probably won't say anything about Tommy. We'll just say something about Lori. Um, but we'll move on in my screen to Mr. Tony.
I already won favorite personality. Our grudge match is settled.
You still suck at racing though.
That's fine. I'm good at winning trophies that aren't for races.
Huh? Where are you going? Say bye to the people.
Thank you for what you did to help us pull this off.
And with that, I'm going to go ahead and change my background since she's leaving us.
Yep. And Lori and myself, if you want to give Lori some kind words, we'll accept them. But we have to get to a Christmas party. Dustin is my fill-in,
Thank you.
so he will be taking over in the booth
All right.
as
Well,
an
don't
awesome
leave yet.
TDR admin.
Don't leave yet. Then I'll skip. I'll skip to you.
Fast forward.
You said you weren't going to say anything about me. I already won favorite personality. I won I won.
Lori,
Yes.
this
Yes.
was scheduled well ahead of your Christmas party. Thank you very much.
That's cool,
It was.
but I didn't realize it was gonna go until
What
as
did
late as it
What
has.
did you think?
I wasn't told this late, so
Oh well, then blame the boyfriend who's usually drunk.
I'm not good at managing expectations.
Tommy, I'm gonna skip to you. I will go back to Tony. Tommy, my right hand man, brother.
Love you, buddy.
Without you, you filtered this right. What I see in front of me. You kind of manage this because Andy's head would explode at some points, right? Um, but you're behind driving this thing, driving the TDR. You know, hitting up every group. But not only that, man. Like you're my vice president on Back Charities, the giving heart, right? Like I I don't know if people don't realize at this point, but like there's nobody making a whole lot of money off of back charities, right? Like there we do as much as we can with what we have. Um, and speaking of,
We did pretty good this year doing stuff with what we had.
oh yeah, I mean we were ending the year close to zero in the books because we tried to give away as much as we can. Uh, which, by the way, if anybody wants 501c, it is public knowledge. Ask us. We'll give you the financials. Uh, for all those Nick Hansons out there that don't want to believe in this shit, right?
Don't be a nozzle.
Don't be a nozzle.
Hashtag no nozzle. T-shirt coming out soon.
Yeah. I think this is the next one. Everybody needs one of these right here because of last night. But Tommy, man, every day I'm just had enough, right?
Yep.
Like
fire and ice, baby.
We got 100 people. I don't know how many people are watching the YouTube right now, but like nobody understands my phone blow up daily. Just from
I often get with you. And I'm like, is your phone
everybody
blowing up?
wanting to know this, that, or the other, and like, guys, I got a job. I got a TDR shop to run. I got a charity to run. I've got a TDR to run. I'm burnt. And sometimes these small questions like, hey, what's the password to tonight's race? It's on Facebook.
I had a guy.
And I don't yell at you guys. I don't lash out at the people that do it. I answer you guys. Sometimes I turn it over to the DQPD. But most of the times I answer the question, right? And I don't blame the members for doing so.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it just wears me down. And Tommy, You're there because
When I
you're the
can't be.
one I just bitch at, right?
Yeah.
Like,
You're my Tyler.
yeah, I am your Tyler, right? Like, I get Tyler's burden, you get my burden. It's kind of the way it trickles down. I don't know who gets your burden, but it's one of these people in my screen. Um,
Oh yeah, it is.
but Tommy, from the
Love
bottom
you.
of my heart, like, not only TDR, we've been to couple track days together. Absolutely love you, man.
Yeah, man. Same.
You are at and have become my best friend.
Absolutely.
And who would have known that you would jump into a group on Facebook after joining iRacing and finding this
Oh, I take
gentleman,
all the blame for this crap that's going on now.
but you find the gentleman that needs some help, and you start a group and you move on, and you meet a guy who just goes, hey, I want to help promote this stuff, and you know
I over promoted, honestly.
and then
it,
and then all of a
it
sudden,
went
like,
gangbusters.
that guy who I ain't gonna lie here. I ain't gonna lie. Nick Hansen and I, who were 1 and 2 at that point, were like, who the frick is this guy who just wants to blow whatever out of his rear end? Who would have known that that guy would have become my best friend?
Yeah, it's been a wild ride, man. Here we are, books, and it's completely reciprocal. We work together every day. You have become my best friend. I love you, and I want to give a shout out. I do have to run. We have to go to this Christmas event. Jim and others put this together. I was brought in late to this surprise, and they were like, "Hey, we're having
Yeah,
a
because they
surprise
knew
for
you'd
Andy."
freaking blow it.
Exactly. But I didn't. I kept this one a secret. But but yeah, man, you deserve it. You give all these awards, all these
Like, I
surprise
freaking
awards.
didn't know something was happening. Everybody's going to a different channel tonight. Like,
Well, we knew you knew something was up, and Jim called me maybe a week or so ago, and he's like, "Hey, Andy's freaking out about the secret. He's not in on the secret." And he's like, "Can you just make it cool?" So like,
Jeremy just doesn't is happy I didn't go to that actual link that I got sent.
yeah, Jeremy. We'll talk about that faux pas later. But no, but
I
guys,
thought about typing that thing in.
everyone here, everyone watching, and Andy in particular, I love you.
I love you
do
too,
have
brother.
to run.
Yeah,
Dustin is my designated
don't upset
fill-in.
your woman.
I am here.
Dustin has been briefed on how to operate the Discord fully and give people the permissions they need, and I will clean up the mess in the morning you guys make.
Fantastic.
Enjoy your show.
It will be big.
Again, love you, brother. To everyone
you
out
too,
there in
brother.
YouTube land and TDR, this is for you. Y'all running all night up to what is it, 9 p.m. And then I
And
guess
then
you're
we got
covering
trucks.
jumpy
We
truck.
got jumpy
We got
trucks.
trucks tonight.
And,
Awesome,
and
guys.
anybody who remains in Discord during jumpy trucks and we don't have time to get to you, we will put you on air tonight. I don't care.
I will try to tune in when I get back.
You
All
two
right,
have
buddy.
fun.
It's gonna
You
be
two have
good.
a blast.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Tony.
Take care, guys. Love you.
Tony,
Night, Tony.
I don't know why, Tony,
I'm a pain
but
in your butt.
but just thinking of thinking of all of this that has happened here and everything, and thinking about talking to you has made me more emotional than anything, and in a happy way, right? And in a want to fucking ball my eyes out way too. Um, dude, you have come so far, and like, there's no lie. Like, when I put together the secret awards, right? The secret Andy awards. When I put together the top contributor to TDR, it was absolutely 100% pointed at you because and it's not just because of Modified Mania, right? Which you run a fantastic league with, but it's where you've been and where you've come, how far you've come with TDR and just embracing what we do and embracing the values um, to helping other people. I see it all the time. Like I saw it before we made you an admin, out there hitting up posts, answering questions, doing this. And now, as you're an admin, you're doing it more and more and more. And then you bring your son along. And that's where it gets me. Okay.
Well, it's because your son and my son have 100 fathers now.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Because it's not a lie. I've got 1,100 fathers for my son and mothers. Right? Same with your
Absolutely.
son.
Absolutely.
When you brought your son into this and he became a part of this, and he didn't just become a part of this, right? He didn't just become a part of TDR. He didn't just become a member, right? He's in the Discord every night. He's hanging out with the guys. You know, he's learning from everybody. Tony, I want to tell you this. You have a young man right now that is turning into a big man really fast. And I know you as a father are proud. Me and everybody else in here as TDR are even more proud of the advancement that young man has made. It
Huge
made
impact.
no, like, it made me very proud to send that young man an award. Very proud. And to have his picture with his award on the award show meant so much to me. And I know we talked privately today, but 100% what I said about you and your son, I mean.
And I appreciate that. And he is. It's something that a lot of people don't get the chance to do. Um, I get to spend my evenings racing with my son. And I used to race in real life. He wasn't around then, but he's around now. And to have him here to race with him and be a foot and a half beside me, I can still get over and swat him a little bit when he screws up. That's the fun part about it. But the other thing too is, like I said, he's got 100 different fathers, 1,000 different fathers, because he had a problem trying to get out of bed, and I grounded him for my racing for 2 days. And the funny thing is I had all you guys back me 100% on
Yeah.
that, and he learned from it, and that's what this TDR family is about. And Andy, you started it, and it's the family atmosphere that we have. And we have Tyler, which, like I said, I didn't even know for the first 6 months I was in this that Tyler was only a half hour from me, that this whole league's developed from. So that's how small this world really is. And thank you. And like I said, your son Brendan putting on what he does, and everybody. But like I said, I'm here for you, Andy. I'll always be here for you. I told you that from the beginning. I said some people say that and do it, but I told you right from the beginning. I says I will be here for you and anything you need. I'm here. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Tony, 100%. We are going to drive that into everybody in TDR. It is Tony Hooker.
I'm still gonna call him Anthony.
And we have to
Sorry.
get him changed in iRacing, right, to Tony, because if I'm looking at my and it's up there, that's why I look, right? But I'm looking at my stuff for broadcasting, and I'm picking drivers. It all says a hooker. It's just a hooker to me.
It is a hooker. Then you get my son involved. It's two hookers.
Two hookers. It's always a joke.
Absolutely. Well,
And then you
Anthony,
get Damon.
I appreciate everything you do, and no matter and I think you're probably one of my favorite. And sorry, all you guys, favorite admins. And the only reason is because we don't see eye to eye every day. And because of that, we make this place better.
It takes all of us to make it run and run right. And that's the great thing about it is we all have different minds. We're not all in the same exact mindset.
Exactly.
And
And you'll
other than
call,
Lonnie will just agree with any one of us just to agree.
Exactly. But
That's why he has the shirt. So we
but
understand that. But
Anthony, I love you, brother.
I love
Tony,
you, man.
Tony, I love you. Oh boy,
Here's
there
a
he
good one.
is. He's already crying. Jim Downham. And he's muted, so we'll just move on. Forget about him.
Jimmy! Jimbo!
I'm here. Sorry.
Oh
on my
boy,
button. I sat on my button.
That's a nightly
Jim Downham. Jim Downham. What can I say? What can I say about Jim Downham? I guess I could just move on to Jeremy Gaiman and leave you with one thought, saying hide the thermos.
No crybabies.
Jim
No
Downham.
cryberries and booze, babe.
Jim
Booze,
Downham. Like, hey, cheers.
We're all
hey,
crybabies.
Dustin. And everybody out there, before we move on to Jim, cheers. Jeremy Gaiman's got a drink. I know he does. Thank you.
Lonnie's got a thumb.
Lonnie, you drank too much last night? He did. He got so before I move on to Jim, for everybody listening, Lonnie got so drunk last night. One, he's muted himself and not unmuted. And second of all, he left his Discord on and started answering phone calls, and we all got to listen to them.
It was track stuff, dude.
He was work.
It was my third
It
job.
was-
Dude, you were talking about the weather.
Get.
Well, that's because we were supposed to have a practice day today. But anyway, let's get back to Jim. Jimmy!
Yeah,
Jimbo!
I'm gonna say one thing here. Andy, you run an iRacing group, right?
Yeah.
Lonnie runs a real track. Weather matters.
Yeah, that's a good point, Dustin. You know.
Yeah,
I
you
got-
know,
I got
wait, whoa,
told
whoa,
this
whoa, 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 whoa.
You
Whoa,
can't
whoa, whoa,
race
whoa.
at night in the dark.
Before you say all that, Dustin, I run an iRacing group. Lonnie runs a leaf blower.
there you go.
Yep, you're right. That's what
All
I
right,
do.
let's
Okay.
get to Jim.
Because we went to Sunny South Raceway, and the only thing we saw Lonnie do was get the leaf blower out and try to blow the water off a track.
And you videoed it for me.
We
Thanks, buddy.
sure did, buddy.
Lonnie needed a vest and a jet dryer.
Well, this was a special event thing.
See, the whole reason behind this is I'm trying to give Jim a moment to calm himself. Jim, are you there yet?
I'm here.
I'm
I'm here.
Well, okay, can
I
I
am
jump in
absolutely
here,
here.
Andy? Real
Yes.
quick?
Yeah.
Let me-
Yeah,
let
as
me
long
tell-
as you talk with your hands.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Our finger.
That guy up there, Jim, is the impetus for the cup, for the certificate,
Oh boy.
and the man's love for you knows
boy.
no bounds.
Well, on that
You
note,
can't use that.
on
big
that
of
note,
words.
there you go, Jim.
It's true.
Did you
Don't
need me
use that big
naked?
word. We love you, Jim.
Oh no.
Told everybody it was coming to my birthday suit
Easy,
tonight.
easy, Andy. I'm muted now. I'm good. I'm good.
No,
I can
you're
hear every word
unmuted
you're
now.
saying.
Yeah. So
I can hear everything you're saying, but
and
I
you're
just
gonna
muted
hold your
because
tissue. You're gonna
I
hold.
didn't. I didn't want to hear you guys be crying. You know what I mean? Say,
Are you gonna hold your tissue until I'm done?
okay, I'm done. I'm done holding my tissue. I'm sucking it up as a man.
Where's the dog?
Shelby went in the other room. She couldn't
Where's the
handle it.
wife?
Paula's watching my grandkids.
So you're all alone
Yeah.
in that room
Perfect. We
By
got
your-
a puppy on screen.
by
Anthony's got a dog.
yourself with no tissues.
No, well, I have my tissue box right here. Look, right here.
I'll put that on
About
the.
empty.
All right, put
About
that on the
empty.
floor.
Okay, got it. It's down.
That's on a counter. Put it on the floor.
On the
Okay.
floor.
Bring it
He
on.
wants to see you
Okay.
cry.
Oh, come on now. All right.
Jim Downham.
Payback.
It's not about me, Andy. It's about you.
No, it's about you right now.
Jim Downham. 3 words. I love you.
Is it fair?
Yes, it is.
That's fair.
You guys screwed me. It was my turn.
Yeah, payback's heck.
Jim, but I joke, but I mean it 100%. You came and hung out at my house, bud.
I know.
We sang, what did we sing? Chicken fried on my back porch?
Absolutely.
We went live to Facebook with it.
Yep.
Chicken
Right.
fried on a Friday night.
That's right.
Oh my God.
And then what did we do after that? We went up and we watched Dakota
Dakota
run
win.
the wheels off that car and win.
And I had to remind you, as a car owner, what we needed to do was
Yeah,
go to
you did.
Victory Lane. Okay.
I didn't
Nobody
know it
knew
was
that.
I didn't.
Nobody knew that.
I wasn't a car owner. I was a car sponsor.
That's great.
But he said,
owner,
"Dude, you
okay,
go to Victory Lane." I said,
we're going to
"What?"
Victory Lane, baby. Like, bring it on. Bring it on.
So we ran down there, right? And we
Oh,
got
my
one
God.
hell of a picture.
It was a
And you were
great
there
picture.
for all of it.
I know.
But you know what else you were there for? All this growth, man. Like, you run the top league in TDR. It was voted for.
I
Yeah.
got to give that out.
I was inherited that by Adam Ritchie. I mean,
But it was voted for this
I
year.
know.
The whole
I don't-
membership says Jim Downham runs the best league.
I just got to hand it off to my guys that run the league. I just, Andy, it's not about me. It's about you, dude.
No, it's not about me.
No,
It's never about me.
we do it in honor of you. How's
Right
that?
now, it's about you.
No,
Right
not
now,
about-
it's about you.
no,
Okay,
it's
Don't
not.
turn the tables, Jim.
You
Listen,
you
take
won
it
the
in.
best
Take
league.
it in.
You had so many nominations. How many awards did you win tonight, Jim?
2.
What was the other one? I forget.
Most improved. I don't know. I got to go back to my notes.
No,
because I
Shanna won
forget
most
them.
improved. I know what she
Wait a minute.
won.
Wait. Favorite TDR league.
Yeah, we
Favorite
said
TDR
that
league
trucks.
and TDR Sportsmanship Award.
There you go.
Which
Sportsmanship.
Gentleman Jim.
I talked to my sister about this because unfortunately my mom's not here, and you guys have been so good between my brother's loss this year and my mom, and my mom instilled this in my heart today. What TDR stands for, and I was dying 6 years ago with this disease I have, and I was looking for something, and it came upon me, and here we are. And I had no social life for 6 years, even though being a parts and service director for years. And I went from that to nothing, and now I have the TDR family. I can't ask for anything more, and I love being part of it, and I can't thank you enough, Andy, for all you've done for us.
Stop thanking me.
And
I'm thanking you.
and all the admins. Now, you know what? There's just a strong bond between each and every one of us, and I cannot thank all of our TDR members. It's an honor to be nominated or selected for the League of the Year. That wasn't. I don't know. It's just.
But let's talk. Let's make this entertaining for a moment
Yes.
while people
yes.
are watching.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Jim.
Hold your ears.
Jim, you were nominated for sportsmanship and voted on for sportsmanship, which is a
Yeah.
huge honor, right? That means
Yeah.
you went out there and you ran everybody as clean as you possibly could, although you
Yeah.
wrecked me 100 times every time you hit the wall.
But I paid for it. Don't tell Paula.
but the whole group as a whole, not me. Forget it. You keep saying me, but this is TDR tonight, right? TDR recognized you as the guy out there that gives the most on the racetrack, and that's Jim Downham, and that's
Well, that,
to me. Everybody says you give the most on the racetrack. To me, like every day that talk to you, every day that you give the most to TDR. And that's why I love you, brother.
I love you too. And I just got to thank my mom and dad. I it just sorry. I just can't.
And if you missed it, Jim, during the Salute the 13, those names were still on the award show on the hood of my car and your car.
No,
And we included them tonight in that show.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. It means so much to me. So much. And so much to my family. Jay, who's taken over, doing well in the announcing booth, and Sharon, who's a very good supporter. I what can I say? Thank you, Tyler. Thank you.
All right, Jim. I'll move on to you and stop beating you up
Please.
for a moment, and
Thank you.
I'll move on. I'll move on to the silent assassin for a moment.
Thank you. Yes.
Top secret agent.
Top secret agent.
The silent assassin, Jeremy
He is
Gaiman.
the best.
Jeremy, first and foremost, I can't thank you enough for what you have done in taking over the Veterans League.
Yep.
The vets to me and that league means absolutely more than coffee and cars, gas and go, Tuesday trucks, Thursday night thunder, whatever you want to call it. That's the one that means the most to me because that embodies what TDR is about, is that vets league. And you have stepped up tremendously to take that over. Not only just take it over, but you've grown it, right? If anybody remembers from last year, we had 4 drivers at the end of the season to what we got 15 to 18 drivers now, a race, and we want to grow that more. But Jeremy has taken that, right? And not only that, but like look at the gentleman's wardrobe. All he's got is TDR stuff anymore in his closet. Okay, and his support, and for what you guys don't know, and here's the heart kicker for me, right? Um, we all love Jeremy for what he does with the vets and everything else, and for TDR as an admin because he is a true leader, right? He is a true leader. Every time we see him on the posts, I can reach out to him and say, "Hey, DQPD, take care of this one for me," right? Um, but on top of that, what you guys don't see is his contributions to charity. Okay, and this guy has gone above and beyond what anybody think is imaginable with not only back charities, but his charitable efforts that I personally know towards TDR and what is coming soon and what he did ultimately for me. Jeremy, I can't thank you enough for what you just did, dude. And no, not everybody knows that, and it's gonna come to fruition soon for everybody. But Jeremy, man, you have no idea because like you know me, right? Like my head explodes all the time. It's like, why do I do all this? Why do I do that? Why do I spend this? Why do I spend that? And here you just come through without saying a word for something that is going to be absolutely huge to TDR that is not even announced yet. Without without my contribution, right? And even though I told him I said I wanted to contribute, he took care of it. And Jeremy, I love you for that, and forever that you're going to be a part of what this is.
It's for you and for TDR and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And I can't wait to see what it brings to the group and to make us stronger and yeah, that just it's for us.
Absolutely, it is for
Absolutely.
us.
And for what you guys don't know yet, everybody that's out there watching, there is something huge. Yeah, we had huge things. Yeah, we had Larry McReynolds. We had, Fast Pasta, Kenny Wallace, Rutledge Wood. Doesn't compare to what Jeremy Gaiman has given to this group. So stay tuned to that because Jeremy has done something so special for this group that you have, like, if you love TDR and you live the values and you prove to this group right here that you live the values, you'll know about it. Am I wrong, Jeremy?
Absolutely not wrong.
It's going to be a beautiful thing.
That's right. So on that note, what time are we at? Oh boy,
Andy,
boys.
and then Andy,
15 minutes away from trucks.
Andy, accept this award, and let's go back to our group, please.
Yeah. You all get out of my booth if you would.
Please. Thank you.
Yes,
So
thank you for the award. You guys,
out of here.
you guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all you guys that did this. You have no idea. When my wife turned around and showed that to me, you have no idea. And it's this time of year, right? Like I get stressed out. It's holidays. It's trying to get this done. It's trying to get that done. It's trying to make sure that TDR is, in my opinion, and everybody else's opinion, the best group on iRacing.
Amen.
Right?
Mikey
It
likes
is stressful, and
Yeah.
I may hit you guys up in the wrong way. I may, say the wrong things, but this group right here kind of keeps me in check. But also, at the same time, I love all of you.
I love you too, man.
Before I kick everybody out of here, salute to TDR. Salute.
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 And we're gonna get some more peoples in here and talk.
Jim, good job.
All right, I've
good
got a
job.
problem. I have a problem. Dustin.
Did you show the
Dustin,
certificate?
kick everybody out of here
Yeah,
except for
no,
Anthony
wait.
Hooker.
Did
I can
Andy
take
show
care of
the
that.
certificate? Did anybody?
Get them all out of here except for
Oh
Anthony
my.
Hooker. All
We're
right. All right. Now everybody out there, meet Tony Hooker. Tony. Right.
No more Anthony. It is Tony.
It is
And by
Tony.
Jim, it's Anthony.
But on top of that, I've got a problem, Dustin,
Uh-oh.
with what's going on tonight, with this
I didn't
whole
do it, I
award
swear.
show, and everybody having a good time. We've got a beer brewer not raising a glass.
Yeah.
Because I was sort of scared to get started compared to last time we did this. Because remember, you staying pretty quiet, and then all of a sudden you go, "Oh, we saw a different side of Tony." I'm like, "Oh no."
Well, it wasn't a bad side of Tony. It wasn't a Tommy Tony. So
All I'm gonna say is there's no time like the present.
that's right. We have a certified beer brewer, and I will say myself as a ex-certified beer brewer because I haven't brewed in probably about 8 months. But we have a certified beer brewer right in front of us who's going to brew a ton of beer for the weekend of August 2nd if you join us at a
I
TDR
will
track
do my
days.
best to be there.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, that's going to be. I want it to be one of the biggest track days we've ever had, because I want Tyler will be here. We're going to get Tyler involved.
Tyler and Debbie.
Tyler and Debbie involved. But what we're going to do, it's going to be a Friday, Saturday, and we're going to, so all the logistics will get figured out. But I know to get to the track, we're all going to be in one single place. We're going to get a limo bus to get everybody there safely back, so everybody can have fun together as a family, not as we're going to drive our own cars or whatever. I want everybody to do this together and to show Debbie and Tyler and Andy and Tommy and Jim and Dustin and everybody, this is what it's all about, and see how many people at these local tracks. So we're going to hit a dirt track and an asphalt track, and show what Tyler Daniels is all about, and I can't wait to put it on.
So Anthony, I'm looking forward to whatever you put together because I'm leaning on you for this, right? But on top of that, we're gonna have a little bit of a birthday celebration too, aren't we?
Yeah, I turned 50 then, so I hit the big 50, and it's going to be a big celebration. Um, I'm not one to celebrate my birthdays. I don't ever celebrate my birthday. Um, my wife will tell you that, and my son will tell you I just don't like it. But this is going to be different because this is Tyler Daniels, and I'll celebrate anything with them.
I'm not gonna make a rain on your parade, but that next month I turn 40. Let's
See?
have some fun, buddy.
Oh, we're going to have fun.
So we're gonna have a
Okay, Gas, you'll take care
blast
of both of us.
celebrating two big birthdays. Now, on top of that, from what everybody doesn't know yet, and this is, I wanted to bring Tony in here, one, because he wasn't drinking anything, but two, to get this going. And for what everybody doesn't know, and I haven't even told Tony this, but there is a state park nearby you, okay, that has an autism walk. It's the only autism walk in the entire country.
That's
Okay.
Letchworth, correct?
And then on top of that, it, we, I've already talked to Debbie, we can get up to 2 cabins to stay in the park for nothing.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like I said, that's right by Tyler too, and that's gonna be awesome to do. Like I said, it's everything happens for a reason, and it's all coming down to that, and it'll be a ball.
Absolutely. So we're looking forward to it. So look forward to that. Put it on your calendar. It's the weekend close to. I know the second is the middle of the week, but look forward to a scheduled date somewhere around August 2nd to
When it was
celebrate
announced tonight, Janelle's like, "We're going."
to celebrate it. We'll have multiple track days. Blair Patterson is in a real race car this year. We'll be going to North Carolina. We will have another one here, sponsored by my wife's work. Jackson County REMC will be sponsoring a track days at Brownstown Speedway, which is a huge dirt track. If you don't know about it, Kyle Larson won the 40,000 win last year. Just big track days coming up. But the one we have on the schedule right now is Tony Hooker's birthday.
There we go.
So
It'll be fun. Like I said, I hope we can get as many people as we can. If anybody that wants to come that needs help with arrangements, I will do everything I can to help anybody out. Just get a hold of me, and we'll make it happen. Like I said, I want everybody to be here that wants to be here. In one way or another, this will happen. If you want to come, just let us know.
absolutely, and we thank you, Tony. Thank you for everything you do, man. You run a fantastic, fun league on Wednesday nights. For those dirt guys that love the dirt, man, it's fun. For me, it sucks. For the asphalt guys love the modifieds. It's a ton of fun too.
The future.
If you
right
just
now.
want to run modifieds and you don't care if it's on dirt or asphalt, come check out Modified Wednesdays, Modified Mania on Wednesdays. We have a ton of fun. It's just a blast. For those guys who are running it and don't know, get in the Discord. We just laugh our asses off because Andy can't drive on dirt.
It's just a
It
fun
takes a
league, and that's why
special
we
skill.
promote it. Is I don't want any animosities, and everybody has fun. We understand things happen. There's nothing on the line. We change from dirt to asphalt every other week, and we bring out different groups each week. And some people are transitioning; they're trying out the dirt, which is great. But like I said, it's just fun. We laugh, joke. We make mistakes because we are laughing so hard at times, and nobody holds anybody accountable. It's just one of them things. And at the end of the night, it's just fun.
Yeah,
And
and that's
what
the
it's about.
key, right? We're having fun. We're not taking it too seriously, and like you said, not holding people accountable because we don't need to, right? There's nobody on the voice chat that's voice comms that's yelling at somebody, and the one guy we had week 1, I think we booted.
Yeah, that was just a fluke thing. That wasn't even. He didn't even go through Tyler Daniels. That was something, that was a mistake I made on just accepting somebody. So I learned on my very first thing. Well, that was my first mistake. But like I said, it's come out and join us. I know Dustin's going to be a little bit involved next season when we get this scheduled up.
Awesome.
We're gonna have a couple different changes. Still gonna have the modifieds, and we might switch over maybe to something with a wing. Dustin, we're talking about.
Yeah, I was
Good
just gonna ask
Lord.
you if it's all right if I mention that. Maybe pop in a little 305 sprints. We've had
Guys, do
some
you want
guys.
me to show up or not? That's the
Oh, you
question.
will enjoy it. It is fun. We've been talking about it for a few weeks now. We've had a couple test sessions, and there is a lot of TDR guys that are having fun in the 305 sprint.
Well,
We'll see what happens
for
out of
you
this.
dirt guys, it's gonna be a ton of fun. I will be out there attempting not to wreck people.
I grew up on dirt. I grew up on dirt. I've never seen an asphalt race, period, in my life.
You know, I have
in
been
person.
so lucky this year. So lucky. You have no idea. It just seems to be that every Wednesday I've got something going on. Like this next Wednesday, my son has his Christmas program at church.
It's because
Oh, we're on
running
dirt.
It's because we're running dirt. No, if 305s take off, we'll make a league out of it. Anthony, I'm going to give you my thank you for letting me help you with that.
Absolutely.
Anytime you could along. Hey, I want to thank you for one thing, Dustin, more than anything, is what you do for my son. Because,
You
like I
don't know
said,
what that kid does for me. I'm being honest with
you two are talking nonstop, and you become a great friend of his. And I couldn't thank you more, because when I'm not there, I go to bed. I'm old. You're still young.
Hey,
So
I'm
when
only
I go
10
to
years behind you. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
so I go to bed, and all of a sudden I'm upstairs, I can still hear Ashton talk, and I go, "Who are you talking to?" He goes, "Oh, Dustin and Ryan," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's who he's all talking to." So, but I want to thank
All
you guys.
good people. You can't. He's not out smoking dope, dude.
Exactly.
As Janelle's
he's got all
walking
you
in the
guys.
house right now, we weren't blessed with kids.
You have one of the top-notch kids.
Any kid I could touch in a personal way, as a friend, I will reach out. I have 16 nieces and nephews, I think is what it is. Well, Matt and Ashton do a lot of higher than that, probably.
Yeah.
I respect the kid. Andy said it earlier. He is a great young man. He's not a young kid. Great young man. You raised a great boy. I can't wait to see what the future with that kid brings.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sort of scared too, because like I said, you guys see a side
Andy,
of
I
him.
got your cookie.
You guys see a side of him, and he told me his biggest thing now is he wants to be he finally decided he's going to be a pilot, commercial pilot. So
Nice.
Good for
I'm
him.
hoping by the time he gets there, when Tyler Daniels is getting big, hey guys, we're going to call.
Is that why his car's
Yeah, we
always
might need
flying?
favors to fly
His
us
car's
around.
always flying, so he's in training already. So
Yeah, he gets the most airtime out of anybody, that's for sure.
Well, Tony, we're gonna put you back to the party, buddy, and we appreciate everything that you do. Thank you very much. Modified Mania on Wednesdays. Tony Hooker, and if you guys need anything out there, anybody who needs anything, reach out to Tony. He's not shy to help you out.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to say one thing before I kick you out, Tony. Thank you for allowing your son to do this. And I'm so glad I met you.
No problem. Like I said,
Have a
I
good
hope
night.
everybody out there knows that bring their sons or daughters. We got Shanna, we got Brennan, we got Ashton. The more we can bring in, trust me, it's a good thing for them all. It brings the family even more tighter.
Good luck in the race tonight if you are racing. I don't know if you are in the jumpy trucks. Have some fun and enjoy the night.
Yeah, you might as
Yeah,
well.
thanks, guys.
It's
I'm
broadcast.
going to go eat first.
Go
It's gonna
jumpy
go live
truck.
in 5 minutes, man. Have a
All
good
right,
night, bud.
all right, buddy.
Yeah.
I cut him off. But Dustin, thank
I
you,
was in the
man,
middle of
for jumping in here. We missed a bunch of people that just hang out. Just hang out, because I don't care if you're racing or not. We're going to bring you in during jumpy trucks, okay?
Well, yeah, we might have to just dabble in on, hey, who's racing, who's just hanging, and bring some special guests down in the booth.
Oh, we're
I
going
don't
to
know
bring
how
them
you feel
all
about
in.
that.
We're going to bring them all in. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with jumpy trucks in just a few minutes. Probably about 10 minutes here, 10, 15 minutes. Jumpy Trucks opens at 9 o'clock. We'll come back probably about 10 after 9. Don't leave Discord. We will be back with you. Thank you all for tuning in to the Post Award show for TDR.